Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. Today has some NetherGuild, update 0.2, the Misty Towers. Yeah, so this will be coming out the day this goes live on YouTube, so March 27th, 2023. It's going out in early access. It's also on itch.io, but the Steam version, I believe, is going to be most updated. I have a little run going here. I redid the tutorial back when I played this in the demo in December 2021. So the devs decided now is the time to launch it into early access, so I figured I'd show it again. Why not? You may have noticed the voxels. Yeah, that's a focus in this game, the voxels. Yeah. So I did the tutorial. I have a four-man band, a four-person party, a knight, an inquisitor, a hunter, and a bodyguard. You can go into the dungeon. You can store stuff in the warehouse. Hire new people. If you lose people, it's permadeath for the party members. But you're like the expedition leader, right? There's a clear Darkest Dungeon influence gameplay-wise, not stylistically, obviously not. It's very, very opposite of that. And you can buy stuff in the armory. That aesthetic continues. Let's go. Okay, so they want me to hunt crystal shrimp for the nobles. I don't really care what the nobles want, so I'll probably purposely not do that. So they can get bent. Bring justice. Okay, kill bandits. You do that anyway. So I don't know if I was supposed to collect. Let me see. Do I have to select one of those? I can do. Oh, yeah, they can get bent. I'm doing that one. Interestingly, doing the handling the bandits upsets the nobles. Who do you think they're associated with? Yeah, who do you think? Because they probably have undercover expeditions. The whole story of this is the kingdom's having a plague situation, a disease situation, and you got to go down and investigate the under people because they're more advanced than you, and they essentially walled you off after a war. So let's go down the mines. Can I go down the mines now? Okay. So yeah, then you have to click in. Can you just click? I can just click. Thank you. Clicking and dragging is more work than just clicking. Prepare. And your inventory is very limited. I had suggested to the dev they perhaps expand it, but maybe that'll happen in the future. One hopes. So here's the game. This is mostly what you'll be looking at. I can zoom, and I can use Q and E to rotate. Yeah. Sort of isometric perspective, sort of. It's turn-based. I can click to move. I can click spacebar and swap who I'm controlling at the moment. Make sure I'm going here. Cool, I am. Excellent. So there are these little dialogue pop-ups, and you walk up to them and click them, and you get an event, right? This is all procedural generated. I have done this cave before, but now it's a different cave, right? It's like the caves are so vast. Like you're going in different entrance, right? You go in, go down a different side passage, and it's procedural, right? Anyway, a skeleton lies buried here under the rocks. Seems like the poor guy was crushed by the cave's ceiling, breaking apart and caving in right where they stood. Odd wording there. Was it unsafe or earthquakes? I mean, gimme. Strength check for 2. Okay. I take the silver ingot. Okay. Pick it up. Take it. Yeah, see, that's worth like 10 gold. Okay. Anything of that? No, it's just light. The map, upper right. Combat. So bandits here, the bandits we're talking about. Initiative order is rolled. And this is the order here. It's not up here, it's not down there. So all games do it differently, it's in the corner here. Green for us, red for the enemy. And who went first? What are you? My archer, my ranger. Up. You can go through your own guys. But you do have to have a clean line of sight for fire. I have 3 move left, 1, 2... I'll go there, I'll complete my move, and attack with 1 shot. Boop. So you'll notice I did 2 damage, right? The damage, there are no damage rolls, it's just always the same. I actually prefer damage rolls. It makes it more interesting to me. I find guarantees somewhat boring. But yeah, to each their own. I find this like a light tactics RPG. This is a light game, right? Yeah, so this guy's the crossbowman. That's bleed, right? The rogue puts a bleed. The assassin puts a bleed on the character, so he'll take 1 damage a turn, but might as well just finish him. See, I'm showing this off here. You can't shoot through your own characters, right? I do like that they did that, so there is some element of tactics to this. 4, so the crossbows deal more, but you can only use them every other turn. Bashed, yeah, okay. I do wish there was a means to speed up the character's animations. I believe I mentioned that to the dev some time ago. I didn't think it would be that much work. Who knows? Anyway, how you win these games is you pretty much focus fire. Yep. If the enemy deals the same amount of damage when they're at 1 HP as at 12 HP or whatever, then what you're supposed to do to win is drop them. Kill them. Just kill them, right? Focus fire. Work on one, then work on the next one. I got some silver. Okay, thanks. Bandits are dead there. But if you had like a more realistic and more believable system where the enemies became impaired or had like skill moduses as they took damage, well, then you had an incentive to take shots on everyone, right? To make it more realistic, you could say, more believable, right? It's like insurgents if they're attacking a military patrol. You don't want to actually kill one of them. No. You want to wound them maliciously. So like they'll scream out and call for aid. So they'll pull everyone else to investigate. Then you ambush, right? But again, that's... This is clearly not that kind of game, right? It's not that in depth. It's a light tactics fantasy game, right? Yeah. So that's what I was saying, an ability to speed up the attack animation so we can proceed to the next attack, the next outing faster, right? See, the bow attacks, it's more noticeable. It's 1, 2, 3, it takes a bit. That should be twice as fast, minimum. You also notice I can just run past them. Now, it didn't trigger attack of opportunity, right? Now, normally in D&D, that wouldn't trigger until he acts first, right? So he's active now. So if someone were to run past him, I'll do it purposely here. See? Now, no attack opportunity. They're not present in the game. That would add a lot of tactics to the game if they were. I've suggested that as well. Maybe at some point it'll happen, who knows. I want to kill this guy because otherwise he'll bleed out one turn, then he can attack, then he'll probably die next turn. No attacks for you. I need to rest to heal, so I want to go to we're about 50%, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. Take the shot there. 2 piercing. You've noticed you're not rolling for damage, right? It's always 4. It's always 3. It's always... I just find that so boring. 4 damage. No crits. No 1d8. No nothing. It removes a degree of excitement, I find. Yay, I won. I don't know how I could have left or lost that. I found a carrot. Yeah, so when we camp, we have to feed ourselves and we have to bring logs down because we're in a cave, right? Unless we get deep enough to see like giant mushrooms we can cut down and burn. Or maybe we get a crowbar and pull that wood off the wall. I don't know. I can't be the first one to think of that. Like, that would be a prudent thing to bring. Or a pickaxe. I didn't see that for sale either. Whatever. Maybe the nobles are in cahoots with the merchants to screw me over, right? So they purposely don't give me things I need, like a crowbar. They bought up all the crowbars or the pickaxes. And they're financing the bandits to steal from the king under his nose, right? And he doesn't know because he's incompetent. Or he's in cahoots too, who knows? I mean, he has nobility, right? You know, that's the sort of proto-capitalist scumbags prior to our current times, right? I mean, they're the people in charge. I guarantee they're scumbags. And the party here is probably scumbags too, honestly. We're just trying to make a buck. Right? So I've cleared this very easy first floor. We'll just head down the elevator and go down to D2. Procedurally generating the next area. I lost my way. Yeah, they'll tell little stories. Very interesting. I do wish I could zoom. Can I zoom in on this? A little bit. I was clicking M and nothing was happening. No mappable keys as of now. I kind of expected that by now, but it's not present. And the UI is very Unity standard. Oh, fine. Let me see. Quite a bit of write-up on this, because I did go through this very thoroughly a bit ago, and I retested it, and yeah, everything's about the same from the demo. It's just they've added more content, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you can flee. I mean, I never would, but you can in combat. There's like 33, so like 1 in 3 chance you'll succeed, but you drop all your stuff. I like that, actually. It's like Ultima 7 thing when you're fleeing, your character's like tossing stuff away to go faster, and they just go to the top. I like that. So if you do flee, yeah, but then you can never get back to this exact instance, right? Because it's like the dungeons are so vast, like the Mines of Moria, right? You're descending, and it's different. You went in a different passage, right? Or maybe passages collapse all the times, right? Club bandits can stun, crossbow bandits still burst, but they have a cooldown. Who went first? My rogue? That's fine. So focus fire, the one who deals a lot of damage, and kill fast. That's why I kill the 8 in a turn. Yeah, he'll always deal 4. Always deals 4. And he has the shield bash, so I can stun them as well. I might want to do that. Something else. Melee characters, my archer, let's see, I don't have to actually do anything. He'll take a turn, and I think the dot will trigger before he acts, and he'll die, so I don't have to worry about him. So I'll go up here, reveal a bit more, and so you see there is line of sight and darkness. You are my... Oh! He's got this, he can do 3 times for rest. all targets in line, so I guess he blows through them. Whatever. You notice the abilities are limited as well. It's incentivizing you to rest. That was my ranger, though, right? Yeah, hunter, whatever. This is the crossbowman, who knows how to use a knife, right? So I'll go here. So I'll show that. See, I can't shoot them when I'm next to them. So, you know, attack opportunity. Well, he wouldn't get it in D&D. He'd have to have his turn, because otherwise he's considered flat-footed. But again, there's no AC in this, right? It's just HP and damage, right? I get, as I said, see? The dot trigger first. It's tactics light, right? There's no chance to hit. There's no damage roll. You hit. It's a guarantee. And if you want to do that, fine. I mean, I prefer rolling and stuff, but if you're going to do that, at least speed up, give me an option to speed up the combat, right? Because you've already decided the combat's going to be quick and light at that point. Is that 2? 2 and 1. How much damage? Not 4. No, I gotta focus the damage. Because if you're at 0 HP, you do 0 damage, right? But if you're at 1 HP, you deal just as much damage as you are at max, right? Which is how these games operate. I'm trying to think of one that actually has, like, characters actually getting molluses and diminished capabilities as they get injured, right? Maybe if you... Maybe Fallout New Vegas if you're playing with the realistic mode or mod. The actual RPG. Oh, Fallout New Vegas is an RPG, yeah. Got some meat. Cool. So you can cook these things in combat and they'll heal you. Like, obviously, I want the meat, which will heal you more. Good for protein and tissue synthesis, right? As opposed to just the carb load. Red crystal shrimp. Remember, the nobles want me to kill them, so I'm purposely not going to. I don't do what they want. I purposely don't do what they want. I find it amusing. Scumbags. I think... Shoot them. I mean, I'm only going to shoot... Are they all hostile to me? Because normally the blue ones are not hostile. It's kind of disappointing if they're hostile now when you got the quest to say... To take them out. Right? It's annoying. Because that removes the decision point, right? Maybe the shrimps are actually not evil, but you're making them bad when I didn't take the quest to kill them. But whatever. Do they actually put bleed on me? Oh, these guys are horrible. Oh, of course stat effects don't stack. You see, that'd be depth. No. You're either bleeding or you're not. There's no degree. You can't be. So either you get yourself a paper cut and bleed, or you're shanked 12 times and still bleeding. It's the same thing in this. You see, as I said, light. It's very light. Yeah. Right. Let's go here, because enemies you see will block you at least. They do have some kind of physicality to them, so I have to go around if I want to. I don't want to. I just gotta clear out this way. I'm gonna have to rest after this battle. Piercing shot. Let's see how broken it is. Can I shoot through my own... No, okay. Apparently I can use it there. I don't want to, but I could. Just shoot him. I'll have to stun one of these, I think. Bleed, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna actually stun you. So he'll lose his next turn. Again, no fort roll on the stunning blow or anything. It just happens. Right. Slow. Decreases speed by 3. Okay. I mean, I can still get away, though. So, 40. You'll notice the range attacks can attack on diagonals. Melee cannot. Yeah. How much damage you do? 3 and 1? Well, I want this thing dead, so... Bleed lengthened. Does it matter if it's lengthened, though? Does it actually matter? It doesn't. I need to focus over here, kind of. Maybe I can tank them in the wall there. The entryway. I mean, it didn't even look like it lengthened. Lengthened about like a turn? That's not great. Five damage. Are you serious? That's disgusting. And if I take an action, if I do an attack, my turn is over. So try not to. I would like to shank him, but I'm not going to. I have to get someone there so I don't lose anyone. They're probably showing... This is probably intentional, trying to make me flee. I'm not going to flee. You are my assassin. Put a bleed on this thing. 3 whole damage. That's right. He's not bleeding. I wish he was. That was a dumb move. That was a really dumb move. Why'd they do that? I don't even know. I mean, it's a dumb bug. Maybe they do dumb things. That's bad. Because I don't actually have a healer. That's really bad, actually. Well, you'll see what happens when someone dies, won't you? There's a noble knight. I don't really care if he dies anyway. It's trash. Only took him. He was a tutorial character. He's immune to stun. Of course he is! Eat the noble. Eat the noble! No. Fine. I was thinking about doing the math in my head, see if I can beat him, but I just don't really care enough to. We'll see what happens when we die. Okay, hit him from here. But you can't hit him from here, though. Again, that character's dead when his turn runs around. I don't know why he didn't die. Oh, he's not bleeding. It's just hard as hell to read. He's actually not bleeding. And he's unstunnable. That should be noted somewhere. I don't value him. So that's kind of annoying. The AI is purposely not numbing on the weak character. They certainly should. I find that odd. Maybe it's got a taste for Inquisitors. I don't know. They're scum too, I guess. Can't blame you for that. Blade lengthened. Is it now? You don't say. That does 6 damage. Maybe do that. Should have been doing that. I just won. Because the AI was making silly decisions. And the bleed... Okay, he didn't have a bleed on him. Good. Crystal Shrimp Big Leg. Okay. We're just gonna eat it. Gains 1 initiative. Yeah, okay. So we gotta rest after that. Skill unlock. Alright, so the leveling up in this game is very minimalistic. Did we all level? Or there was a thing in this game that we all level? It's hard to tell. I think we did. I can either... Oh, God. It's a free action. I do a ranged attack at 2 damage. Okay. Or I deal 4... I mean, it's hard to parse these things. Range, it's all range. What are you? You're an assassin. Ranged, melee, switch. Switch position with the target. I don't really want to do that. Inflicts burn. How about that? I'll take a burn because... Yeah, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Talk, talk, talk. I want stuff. Alright, you're still alive, unfortunately. So, rally. Target gains strengthen. Increases strength, so they'll do more damage. Or... I get some kind of crowd control. We'll take that. I remember that ability vaguely. Alright, so it seems XP is shared. Leading arrow. 2 to 7 range, so you see it can't shoot melee range. Deals 3. Plus 2 damage to targets with max health. Okay. Or I can drop a trap. Inflicts... Why would you call it incapacitation preventing movement? That's the silliest thing ever. Incapacity means you can't do anything. You just say snared. I don't, whatever. I want that because it speaks... Oh, really? You didn't level? So, there we go. I was wrong. XP is not shared. I think you're only getting XP if you get the kill, which is kind of crap. That's not great. Yeah. It seems you only get EXP on the kill. Not... Because the XP represents your character's reflecting on the combat. Not from surviving and contributing to the combat. I just... Whatever. Fine. How do I do it? Maybe you're already level... No, you're still level 1. Just got cheated. I don't really like the Rangers, to be honest. I don't think they're that good. Quick dash. Targets the first unblocked tile. You know, I don't struggle for movement. Doesn't matter. Long dash. I don't care. Defensive command. Target the ally. It's still junk. Target the ally you pick. They gain focus. Increase accuracy. Here's the thing, though. You can't improve accuracy because we always hit. Like, you shouldn't even use that word. Improves accuracy. It's still junk. I think this scout's getting tossed out. Oh, they have a crossbow. Oh, I do like that. Can I take... No, I can't pick these. I have to pick one of these pieces of junk. Attacker gain... Do they mean character? Maybe character gains focus? Whatever. I don't care. Take it. No, you can't take it. Whatever. They can get a damn thing. Fine. Doesn't matter anyway, I guess. We get a camp. So when you see this build B thing, like, oh, we're in Voxel, we're gonna like build stuff in Minecraft. No, you just it's actually finicky as all hell, because you have to build with the it's why is I've done this before. What is the problem now? A special log made of wood. Emits a little smoke. Yeah, because they're underground. I don't. Is it not working now? Bonfire. Yeah. You see how it works? You have to click on it, and then you click that little button there. It's finicky. That's probably the best word for it. Move all characters adjacent to the bonfire. Maybe you should just trigger automatically. Less clicks, you know? Less clicks. You want to minimize clicks, not amplify them. We're resting. Did you eat? So you see the Darkest Dungeon influence here. Now, what you're supposed to do is click inventory, and then you give them something to eat. You are gonna eat. No, you can eat one of these, I guess. Who's... Alright, you will eat that. You will eat that. Well, kind of should eat a bit. Alright, so... What are you eating? Parsnip? Turkey. What are you eating? Turkey. What are you eating? Parsnip? Parsnip's fine, I guess, for you. Fine. Eat those things. And there should be like a confirm button here. Yeah, they eat. Okay, there you go. You have to click it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. It should be 1. Alright, it should be complete rest or something like here. Clunky. Clunky. Anyway, I beat that fight I was probably supposed to flee from. Look around always. Yay, click. Yes, of course. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Stop talking. There we go. What's that? A pedestal. Light it up. Light fills the common room. Yeah. So there is no option to disable those UI sounds that click. I'd like to see that. No ability to remap keys currently. I'd like to see that. Little things, you know? Little things. Alright, so initiative order, you see? Now pay attention to this. Try to. The initiative order here. At the beginning of the next round. See, so normally in tabletop systems, initiative is rolled every round. You do that because sometimes you can just have a trash roll. But in this case, it's actually not. I mean, in tabletop it makes sense because it's an additional thing for the GM to do. But when a computer's doing it, there's no excuse not to do it. You know, if it has more depth, you should do it. So it's all these accumulative decisions I see that were made. They result in a game that's very tactics light, right? And I'm not, if that's intended, fine. But if it's not, Firestones. So that lights tiles around unit. Does that mean ignites? Ignites? Is that what they mean? So will it spread here? It's very unclear. It didn't ignite anything around it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, you dagger bandit? I mean, I'll just bonk you, because you're actually a threat and focus on these guys. Maybe that has a chance of spreading over time? We'll see. Fire damage is worth a damn, I will say that. Alright, he's dead. Deals 3 fire damage each turn. Yeah, fire's nasty. I like to see that something reflects the fire is actually super nasty, because it is. Can I get a piercing shot? Let's shoot him. I actually don't want to test that. Because I don't mind that guy. I just shank him. Stun ended. Yeah, look, turn ended too. And what is your deal? You're stunned. Alright, so someone else finish him. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to flee after this. guessing he's like stepping aside. That'd be cool if you animated that. He's stepping aside, like taps him on the shoulder, so he steps aside. Crossbowman. There we go, and drill this guy here. And he's dead. He doesn't know yet, but he's dead. And well, it doesn't matter. Give the noble the XP, I guess. I take everything else. I don't take that too. Alright. I already looted that. That should probably be propped open so you can know you've already looted it. Little things, right? Little things. Chest should stay open. It's like little things other games have solved that one assumes will be solved in other games, but sometimes aren't. And emptied. I don't know. So when you play enough games, you notice these things. Like, you tend to notice everything. Whereas if you're developing the game, you might not see it. If I head back up, actually, you know, floor 2. I mean, from what I've seen, it seems like what I should be doing, I need to take a lot of food with me. I need to take maybe 2 things of wood, because that one rest didn't do it. I need enough to build myself up from half, I think. Where's the staircase? This is a little dead time, too. Like, I'd like the staircase to be mapped here once we discover it, the elevator, whatever. It's the brazier. Sure. Speed, yay. I guess we hadn't went that way. I see something white there. What is that? It's like something mapped. Nothing is indicated on the map, so I have no idea what it is. It's the chest. Great. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna look one more time. Then I'm just whatever. Lost interest. Up to the top. Yay! Justice, is it? A few days after you return, you meet up with Isaac, the trader who placed the price on the bandit's head. After wasting my time a bit, he says, you know the past is the past. I'm still grateful for you to help. Blah, 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 revenge. Okay. Gives you 25 bucks. And the nobles don't like that because you actually listen to real people. As opposed to the parasitic scumbags who take a cut of everything, but don't do anything. Right? I'm going to purposely do nothing for them. Because they deserve nothing. Well, they deserve to swing the breeze, but, you know, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Keep making tick-tick sound that I can't turn off. Thank you. The embassy. It's not, yeah, it doesn't do anything yet, pretty much. 0 standing. Can I do anything about these people? Just like, you know. Oh, they give you probably select little perks. Pursue you below. Funny. Whatever that is. Probably the king. Royalist faction. Because normally the king in a, you know, what is it? High medieval, late medieval societies. The king would side to the commoners because the commoners were getting stronger and getting away from the scumbag nobles who controlled the land. They were the original landlords, right? And the commoners would go out and settle in the cities and be free citizens, right? And they depend on the king for protection. In exchange for that, they fill his ranks with armies, fill his coffers of coins, right? So these are the scumbags. Though the kings always came from the line of scumbags, so, you know. Anyway. Now, everyone healed. Great. Can I recruit someone who's not trash, maybe? Criminal, assassin. So they have 2 modifiers. You see Soldier, Scout, Royal Guard, of Wanderer, Ranger. Rangers aren't good. I don't remember if I can have 5 people in my party. You want me to go below floor 3? Well, I need to buy stuff first. I want to put a break in here. I think I've shown enough of the game, the intro. I'm going to play a bit more, but this is NetherGuild, the launch. I do hope it continues to develop. And it develops a bit more depth. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.